Program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
We're back, everybody. Back to entertain you. And it's a very special episode this day. We're celebrating a special episode, folks, because just yesterday it turned to be the fucking 5th anniversary, our goddamn 5th anniversary here on Underhaven, which I guess counts for something, even though I wasn't here for like 1 year of that. But we'll just ignore that part and say happy half a decade anniversary, especially to the people who have been watching all this time, or if you're brand fucking new, thank you guys for your time. Thanks for watching. And I look forward to entertaining you guys a lot more often. The overall views have been going up on each, especially on the fucking VODs. There's a lot of people who don't check this shit out live, but you do give it likes, you do check it out afterwards, and I very much appreciate that. That's why I do the timestamps. So just wanted to give everybody a thanks for 5 years. I appreciate everybody on panel and everybody who's watching who encourages us to continue, and you're all amazing people. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you all. Now, with that said, let's talk about some stupid fucking bullshit.
Yeah, let's get on with the show.
Yeah, let me
Enough
not
with the mushy stuff.
yeah, let me not lay it on too thick here.
Too thick?
Yeah, well, maybe before choice of words.
Yeah, I think you can indulge.
Let me say hi to everybody here. What's up, Donovan? We got fucking Pinky. We got freaking Pylon. What's up, Yami? Fit and Curvy is in the chat. And not able to be here today, but very happy to see you in the chat. We got one of our lovely fucking panelists, two of our lovely panelists, Jay Troido, Lusty McButt, and a bunch of other beautiful people I'm sure will be showing up very, very soon. And Lusty, you're going to like one of the clips that I have coming up. I don't know if anyone's talked about it yet, but I don't know. I'll just say it's something that Lusty will find particularly hilarious. So stay tuned for that, and let me know if you're going to be heading off, because then I will literally interrupt any segment just to show you. But I don't want to start with that. I want to talk about something kind of crazy first, because our good buddy Lord of Patriarchy is looking for an excuse to punch women in the face, and this was brought to me by Lizard, who brought this to my attention. And dude, this is like, I don't even know how to put this anymore, but it's really one of the craziest things that he's ever said. I know that doesn't really mean much anymore.
Yeah.
But like, this is literally just him trying to make a video where he can rationalize trying to sock a woman in the face. Which,
I'm surprised that he's trying to rationalize it and not just doing it.
Well, I mean, like, what woman's gonna get within the radius of this guy to even let that happen?
I don't know. Maybe instead of trying to hit women, he should hit the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like this guy's got like a permanent stench. He's like a Muck or a Grimer from Pokemon. He's just got this permanent stench about him that keeps all fucking Pokemon, or in this case, women, away from like 30 feet of him. So you don't have to worry about that fucking shit. But, you know, let's see what he has to say. I'm sure he has a very rational explanation for all this anger kept up in him. Let's see what he has to say.
You know, one of the
Rational
things
has a lot of
I
weight.
am sick and tired of.
Yeah, I know. That's the most generous fucking way. You can
Doing a
put it.
lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
something.
That's what's
doesn't
called.
do, though.
That's what's called a little bit of sarcasm there, folks.
Is this idea of there's never any reason to hit a woman ever if you're a man. I last heard this thing by that jackass jerk off, Dr. Phil.
What? He's getting like. When's the last time anyone gave a shit about what Dr. Phil said?
Yeah.
Why is Dr. Phil
really?
all of a sudden the enemy?
Well,
I know.
okay,
Yeah.
so Dr. Phil really is an enemy, though, because there's a whole bunch of like old white women that rely on everything that happens on that show. Oh my god!
no,
he
he's
said
a-
that
he's
you
a
should
bad
do this because of this. Then we're going to do that, and we're going to raise our children to do that, and then we're going to
Yeah.
have these crunchy, misinformed kids that, well, deserve to be punched in the face, quite honestly. But I didn't say that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, here's the fucking thing, though. Yeah, I agree, because Dr. Phil's a bad influence, especially on, like, easily manipulated housewives like that. But like, it's not like Dave's, like, actually going for that approach here, so he's not even going after Dr. Phil for the right reasons. And look, for all I know, he doesn't provide any sources when he talks about anything. I've noticed that about Dave, is, like, I've debated with him on points that he says on his live streams before. Then I look it up, and I'm like, is that point actually true? Is that statistics actually true? Like 9 times out of 10, it's some fucking made up bullshit that you can find fact corrected a million fucking places by all sources, right wing and fucking left and center. Like, you can find the fucking thing debuked easily.
And this dude, fucking, he will just pull shit out of his ass, or he'll just repeat the same talking points that come from like the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, and all these people, and then he just goes, "Oh, I'm not right wing.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
I'm
He
a
claims to
centrist."
be like,
It's like, no, you're not.
he claims to be like a critic of people like that on a regular basis, but he always fucking plays into their talking points. He says the exact same fucking bullshit that he's made content, I'm pretty sure, before making fun of Ben Shapiro, if I'm not mistaken. Like he's
I
made
know
fun of Ben Shapiro pretty frequently, but he also agrees with Ben Shapiro on like 90% of shit.
Yeah, and that doesn't make you a contrarian. That makes you a follower. You fucking.
Yeah, he just wants to believe that he's independently thinking, but he's not at all, because he doesn't have the critical thinking power to do so.
No, not in the slightest. Because I keep challenging him on masks. He's like, masks don't work because if you can smell a fart, you can get sick. And it's like, that's not the point. And
I've heard that shit said a million times, though.
That's
Like,
the
it's
that's
fucking
the old that's the old, you know, like 1860s, oh, the great stink of London kind of shit. Like, come on, Dave. Are you
But like I keep asking him, I'm like, so if you go in for surgery, you're just gonna tell them not to wear a mask? He's like, well, if I'm, cut open, and I'm like, so they do work, but only when you say that they work, not for like airborne viruses in a grocery store. Like,
And that's the thing too, is like he makes a big fucking stink about that shit, like on a regular fucking basis. Like that's one of his fucking pet issues. But he supports the fucking pro-mask candidate or like the pro-vaccine candidate. Like I cited that to him, and I really went fucking hard at him for that because Trump always says that's one of like the most proud parts of his fucking presidency is that he did that shit. You know what I mean? And like nobody talks about that. Like he goes around and says that on a regular basis. Like, I was proud of the vaccines. We did a great job with the vaccines. It's like, well,
well, why did you talk shit about him? And why are all of your followers anti-vax?
All I'm asking is that people be like consistent. If you're going to be against something, then don't support the candidate who's in favor of it. That's fucking stupid. Like,
that's why I go with what fucking David Pakman said, and he's just like, every accusation is just a confession. And if you keep that in your mind when you hear people like Dave talk,
it says a million words with people like Dave.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's just like he knows how insecure he is, but he's unwilling to change in any way to, like, I don't know, make a friend.
Yeah, no, he's impossible to like make friends with. I've tried for a very long time. Like, you know what? There was quite a while where I was like, especially like after the first time that we had Dave on Underhaven, because that was long before like any of you guys were involved in the show. But Mango was probably around back then. Yeah, Mango was probably around as a viewer back then.
I've been friends with you for 6 years, Anna.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you ever saw that episode. I didn't want to assume that you've seen every episode, but we had Dave on for a show. It was me, Swegta, and Lord of Patriarchy. We had a conversation, and like because like the two of them had debated like multiple times in the past, like they only really went at it for like 10 minutes or so. Like it didn't even really turn into an actual debate.
I remember when Swegta
you remember that?
I remember when Swegta took Dave to task about nurses. And he just, I swear, Dave does not want to put in the effort to think.
No,
he just doesn't want to think.
He doesn't want to see the other side.
He would rather be secure in his bigotry.
Exactly. Yeah. He has no sense of effort to like hear out the other side or have a conversation or open up a dialogue. That's the fucking problem with Dave, is he has no sense of social skills. Not even on the internet, where, you know, socializing with people is a lot easier to fucking do than in person. I understand that's a big barrier for a lot of people, but Dave can't even do that shit online. Like,
Dave operates on those obsolete male impulses from 100,000 years ago. You know, that lead, follower, get out of the way bullshit, right?
Yeah, he thinks that we're still living in the same fucking society that Cro-Magnons were living in back in the day. He has that same type of fucking mentality, except the thing is he could never survive back in the fucking era where those people were actually around. He'd get his head bashed in by a fucking, I don't know, saber-toothed tiger or some shit. Those probably weren't around at the same time, but...
They'd push him off the cliff and make a new religion saying, man, fuck this guy.
No, what they really question is how he got so fucking fat and bald being out there. Like, I'm pretty sure that, that would have culled you out of the gene pool back in the day. So I don't think Dave would have even gotten past fucking child.
Oh my God. Wait.
Not a gene pool.
Yami.
What?
I was right. You know I was right. Sabella is 5 hair follicles away from a Lord of Patriarchy scully.
Oh no!
I said it earlier and I meant it.
All right, that's fair.
Damn. Pretty soon, Corky's not gonna have anything left to pull.
All right, no, get out of here. Get out. Okay, that was hilarious, but never say that again. All right.
Look, maybe you can pull her back here. We'll see.
Anyway, I want to greet some people. This is not just a bad segue to get those thoughts out of my head immediately. What's up, Honey Badger? We got our Zenium. What's up, Ferguson? What's up, Tony? What's up, Jilly's mom? We got Petty Patty. We got a bunch of fucking great people here. We got Sydney. We got Mudbrooker. God damn, there's a bunch of fucking amazing goddamn fucking people here. Yeah. Drop a like if you're liking this shit. I know we just started, but we got good shit ahead.
Mudbrooker, that was a callback, by the way.
Yeah, that was a fucking callback.
I am still big on Carlin.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be like an edgy contrarian and be like, you know what, I used to think George Carlin was kind of overrated. But you know, I've since become less of an edgy teenager who hates anything that's, you know, popular. That used to be like a kind of an issue with me. I didn't play Minecraft until 2020. because I was just like, I'm not playing this shit. I don't want to be
Wow.
part of the fucking trend. I want to be a sheeple. Like, yeah, no,
That's terrible.
I know, isn't it? I know, but yeah, I used to reject a lot of popular shit. I've since it's something that I've matured out of since. But yeah, someone like Dave will never fucking mature.
Reasons. Here's a thought. They wanted equality. Well, now they have it. And yeah, if she's going to throw hands, I have every right to AKA stop those hands.
Well, okay, yeah. If someone assaults you first, then yeah, you can defend yourself.
Yeah,
but like the way that you were making it sound at the start is like, I just want to throw hands whenever the fuck it seems like, justified. It's like, no, you shouldn't fucking hit somebody back unless they initiate that shit first, or if they're like trying to threaten you or some shit. Obviously,
Yeah.
See,
it's a pretty basic idea of just don't initiate fucking conflict with people in public, especially
when it comes to like, if it's like in public, honestly, there's a little bit of a difference. But if it's like domestic, well, we were always told, like, one of the briefings we always got was make sure that all of the marks are on your back, because if somebody's going to attack you, it's best to just walk away. So they don't have any like legal defense
that makes sense, honestly.
Yeah. So like, if some lady attacked me or whatever, my main goal would just be to like try and push her to the ground and be like, you need to fucking stop. Like, somebody help.
He fucking knows that, but he doesn't care because he doesn't care about those rights. Those rights don't mean anything to him. He's willing to let the government curb back as many fucking rights as they want, as long as they aren't the rights that he cares about.
As long as it owns the libs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm very consistent in that. Most of the time I advocate for the freedom of the individual. That's kind of my thing. But Dave's not consistent in that at all. Dave's willing to curb the freedom of the individual if it means, making the people who are opposite him on the political spectrum angry, which is just the most ridiculous fucking petty way that you can work your politics.
So you can best sum up Dave as he wants his own safe space.
Yeah, I know. That's really what it boils down to. It's like that's a real big issue with politics these days in general. It's just nobody's willing to hear the opinion of anybody outside their like little political sphere or circle. And if they do hear it, then they go in with a negative disposition, and they always assume that person's coming from a negative place, because a lot of the time it's just projection. That's really what's going on in their head, because they can't possibly look at the the opposition with anything but a bad lens. So they assume that of everybody else. It's fucking goddamn ridiculous.
It basically just gets worse the farther down either way, left or right, that you go.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
There's a sweet spot right there where like everybody can kind of meet, I guess, for lack of a better term, like meet in the middle and be like, hey, we all agree on this and we all agree on this. So why don't we do those things? And then, like shit like the culture war, like that's really, it's just a distraction.
No, it is. It benefits the corporate elite more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because it's distracting us from that. It's making the common people go at each other's throats for petty shit that really, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. We need to be holding these evil fucking people accountable. And I don't use that word fucking lightly, but there are some fucking evil ass fucking people in the government.
And this asshole here on screen with the fucking mop on his face, he keeps pushing the, unskilled workers don't deserve a living wage or whatever, however he wants to put it. And he's like, treats fast food workers like shit. And that's why, he said this before. He goes out and he's just like, the food is fucking awful and whatever. And I'm like, that's probably because you treat the workers like absolute dog shit.
People
so
don't understand,
help you up.
That's a great point, man.
He's forgotten the first fucking rule. Don't fuck with the people who serve your food.
And not only that, like, respect is a two-way street. I think that's something we were taught when we were fucking kids. At least a lot of us were, but we forgot about it. It's if you want to be respected by people and like, feel like your time is being made use of, then do the same to other people. Treat them like their time is worth something, and treat them with respect. Just basic human decency. You don't have to like them. You don't have to agree with their fucking political opinions, but just be a decent fucking human being to your fellow man. and you'll find how quickly you stop being like a little bit fucking less miserable. I know once I started to be nicer to people, and I just stopped giving a shit about the little fucking differences so much, stopped bickering with people so much on Twitter, and especially like not being confrontational with people in real life. I became a lot happier of a person. That's made a difference in my life, and I wish more other people would do the same.
Yeah, like it's as simple as, you know, seeing someone trying to lift some stuff and be like, "Hey, do you need a hand?" Like if there's some little old lady with a case of water at the grocery store, I typically go over. I'm like, "Would you like a hand putting that in there?"
Yeah, no,
Because it's on the bottom of your cart, like, and typically they're like, "No, I got it," but.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. And like that's the thing. It doesn't hurt to like offer a helping hand, because like 9 times out of 10 people are just gonna. It's sad, but 9 times out of 10, even if people do need help, they're just gonna be like, "No, it's fine. Thank you for the offer, though." But they'll appreciate it. But because of how people are, they'll want to seem independent, like they can do it themselves, even if they need help, which is kind of sad. But no, it never hurts to offer help, because 1 time out of 10, they'll actually accept the help, and their day will be better for it, and you'll feel good about yourself. And it's a good. Like I said, it's a two-way street. Helping people is not just good for them; it's good for your mental health as well. As long as you're not letting yourself being taken advantage of.
And that's why Dave thinks, your partner is an opponent.
Yep.
As violently as possible, or to grab her hands and squeeze and let her know just how fucking outmatched she really is against a male.
Wow, that's a really weird, creepy thing to put at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, do you think about how many fucking women could kick Dave's ass? Like, I understand the average man, like, has an advantage over a woman when it comes to like physical capability. But like, this dude's the fucking pudgiest piece of shit that there is out there. Like, he really thinks that he's gonna fucking win in a fight with like even the average fucking woman if her fucking BMI isn't off the charts. Like,
yeah, my sister-in-law was a firefighter. Does boxing in the morning on like 3 days a week or some shit, and played rugby in college. She would fucking palm Dave's skullet and just like toss him across the room.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that would be one of the funniest fucking things to see.
No, I think that'd be hilarious. Someone should animate that. If we've got any fucking talented people in the audience who can do fucking, even just like a little comic panel, I'd love to see that happen. It could remind me of like the skit from SpongeBob where like Squidward's toupee flies off. I'd love to see that too with like Dave's hair. Anyway,
Dave looks like he couldn't fight the common cold.
Dude, this is a really great fucking point. Imagine being such a bitch that you have to imagine winning a fight against a woman. Like that's all this video is right here. It's like it's just him fantasizing about like, you know what? If a woman tried to punch me, I'd beat the fuck out of her. It's like, oh, okay, good for you, I guess. Like, well, I don't know what you're trying to say here, but like, what's the point he's trying to make here? That's the big fucking question for me.
He's probably. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, what it sounds like is that he already is aware of the fact that he would push a female to the point by either mentally or verbally abusing her, belittling her, that she reactively abuses him back. Like, she just flies off the handle, which is definitely a thing. Like, if you push someone to that point, they will become reactive abusive. They will smash something. They will break something. Sometimes they might like hit you, but they can't actually be charged for reactive abuse, just so people know. And then he would have every excuse to just deck her in the face.
Jesus
like
Christ.
That's pretty much what he's saying.
Yeah, he's looking for that one out so that he can.
I didn't even look at it like that, but like that adds a whole new fucking layer of fucked up.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Thank you for pointing that out, because I mean, we obviously knew this video was fucking ridiculous, and like there's something fucked up in his head, but it's now that we can actually fucking read into it that much. I don't think it's like a stretch to read into that either. That's totally what he's saying here.
Yeah, luckily, like Hyun was saying, there's not any woman that's gonna get close to Dave, close enough for his fucking noodle arm to actually do any damage.
Oh yeah, no, his special ability fucking stench is gonna trigger, and like no one's gonna be able to get in within the feet. You know what I mean? It's like a
She's
super.
gonna throw a punch and it's just gonna slide off his fucking Vaseline
Yeah.
forehead.
I didn't get to mention this earlier, but when we were talking about like Dave getting in a fight with women, I don't even think that Dave could beat Shani.
No,
I
no,
don't think that Dave could beat Shani. Like, Shani's too fast, you know.
she's fast when she's angry.
Yeah, if we're continuing to use like Pokemon analogies here, I think like Shani has like 135 fucking speed, and Dave has like 30 at best.
What?
You know,
Oh my god.
Isn't Shani like really tall, or is she?
I don't know.
She's my height.
Wait, okay, well, taller than Dave then, right?
Yeah,
I'm
Oh,
5'10".
yeah.
Dave's like 5'5", 5'7".
Yeah, I remember that now. Okay.
He would
All right,
fucking
Dave.
take one of those arms and just give it a new reason to be calling it that.
Yep. All right, our favorite mental midget. All right, that's enough of this guy for tonight.
All right, good.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna expose you to too much of that. So yeah, there's this new fucking food that's been becoming very popular in China.
I know about these.
I know about this. It's dumb.
Is it the sewer oil?
No. But
No.
I think it might make you feel kind of weird because, like, it includes one of your favorite things.
I don't know. Kimchi?
No. Rocks.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this, Lizard. I think it might actually get your rocks off.
Fuck off.
Anyway, let's take a look at this.
It's terrible. I love it.
This Chinese stir fry features rocks as the main ingredient, and social media calls it, quote, the world's hardest dish.
Yeah,
This-
because it's rocks. Don't eat rocks, people.
But they don't eat
You're not-
rocks. They don't eat them. Don't worry.
People
They're just a vehicle.
Yeah. I can feel the confusion.
Yeah,
If
it's weird.
this-
It's still really weird, but yeah, they're not technically eating the rocks. They're just sucking the stuff on the rocks off the rocks.
Just
Look, they
That
like to
just-
suck
that
and
doesn't-
swallow. Can you blame them?
That doesn't make it better. Sucking the rocks off.
Yeah. Look, what you've never want your rocks sucked off before? Like, come on.
I mean, not by a Chinaman.
Yeah. Well, here. Wow.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. All right. Yeah.
Dial that back
Yeah,
a bit
dial
there.
that fucking back. Yeah.
We're supposed to
Look, this takes place in
and
China.
spit out the rocks. Hence the dish's name, so dio, meaning suck and dispose.
Wow.
What a
That-
goddamn
That
waste.
sounds like a nickname that you'd give somebody if you were into some pretty interesting, like, things in the bedroom. That's all.
Suck and remove.
Yeah. What was it? Suck and dispose?
Suck and
Yeah.
suck and dispose. Sounds like
Let's see that.
a really seedy bar.
Yeah, I know.
Dispose.
Sounds like someone that doesn't know that spitters are quitters.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was just about to say that.
I'm glad someone said that. Yeah.
Repeatedly passed on for
I mean, I gotta say, those are some good looking rocks.
generations by boatmen through the
Oh yeah,
river.
tasty.
Look at that.
Street
Just
vendors
give me a cup of sauce. I'll
Chili.
fucking.
You know what? This is like how I like refuse to eat croutons without a salad. I really just want an excuse to get that other shit in my fucking mouth. I don't give a shit about the lettuce. I just want those croutons. So this is like, it's kind of, I can relate to this, honestly. I relate to this fucking shit.
My brain hurts.
I know it probably does.
and garlic on a sizzling grill. Each portion costs about 16 yuan.
Look, those rocks
which
look
is
pretty
around
good.
$2.30.
$2.30 to eat some shit off a goddamn rock.
And man, you know
what the actual
Wait, can you-
fuck?
Can you return the rocks for a discount?
No, I doubt you can fucking return the rocks. You gotta throw away those rocks or some shit. I don't know.
There's gonna be fucking archaeologists going through Chinese landfills, finding this layer of rocks.
I could see
And-
some like hippy dippy liberal being like, "No, it's good for the environment. I'm gonna give this a try." You know?
Okay, so
Mm.
the rocks, it depends on where you are in China as to what they do with them. So if you're like actually inside of a restaurant and they make it for you and you sit down and eat it, then they'll take it with the plates. But if you're ordering from one of the mini stands, then like you just grab and go. You feel?
But it's rocks. I think we're kind of overlooking this part.
I'm sorry, I didn't know Gorons were actually making fucking cuisine.
As long as they don't start throwing bomb flowers, we're good.
Oh god. This is becoming a very rocky topic.
Oh my god, no, boo.
I at least got one of my roomies to laugh.
That was so spicy. It belongs between a rock and a walk.
Oh, you're just putting me in between a rock and a hard place now.
No.
I'm going to fight all of you.
Why is Shrek taking a picture of
With
me?
what?
Sock and bopper fight.
Oh boy.
All right, yeah. So I wanted to bring this up. Have you guys ever seen this fucking shit before? This is like actually a meme, like where it's like this has gone in my cringe folder. Apparently, this was lost media for the longest time, and people just found the origin of this image, and like, so this is the highest definition it's ever been shown in. Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. I found that pretty interesting. I like lost media.
Camera.
Yeah. This was an ad that was in like a magazine, an HP magazine apparently, and this was the source of an internet meme.
I typically don't buy HP products, especially a camera, because that thing looks old as fuck.
Oh, this was in the early 2000s. You got to keep that in mind when.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, and this has been lost media for like years and years. Like it's only been perpetuated in like an edited version of this picture, which has been a meme online. But the actual fucking image was like lost media up until like this year. It'd been lost for who knows how fucking long.
I love lost media.
Yeah, me too. And I don't have much to say about this, but I felt like this was kind of interesting. We could take a look at it right quick because
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a pretty well-known fucking meme. And I find it fucking funny. It's a great picture. It is a really great picture of Shrek. And I do like the first two Shrek movies. They're pretty fucking good. So I found that pretty fucking funny. But there's something else I want to show off real fast because I suffered through like an hour of some old fucking busybody fucking yammering on, and I didn't get anything good. I didn't get anything good. I try to watch all the fucking streams that good old Gummy Hand Steak does, and I didn't get anything good this week.
Did you say Gummy Hand Steak?
Yeah, good old Vorn steak cans, you know, like
Gum von Stakler.
Yeah, Gum von Stakler. I didn't find anything good, but
he's Vorn gum steaks.
I only found one thing in the entire fucking stream that was of any interest at all, and it's only about 5 seconds long, so I feel like I wasted an hour of my time for like 5 seconds of material. But I fucking Lusty's gonna find it hilarious. So let's take a look at it real fast.
When was this?
This was
when did he eat a steak?
When did he eat a steak? No, it's not that. He talked about. I can show you the clip sometime. I don't think we played on here in a very long time, but he and Brett Keane, when they talked about how they could gum an apple.
Oh yeah, okay.
Vaughn and
I remember
Brett,
that.
They love to gum steak. It's their favorite thing.
Yeah, Vaughn talked about putting it in a blender and like gumming it down.
Oh,
it was a really high stakes adventure.
Stop.
All right,
the stakes are so high here.
Was that the gum?
Oh, boo!
All right.
Damn it, Hyun.
There's only 10 seconds of this that's actually worth taking a look at. So
oh god,
let's see it. And I want to see if you guys have noticed like the weird thing about it, other than the fact Vaughn's here.
There's a yellow one and a pink one. So you got regular and you got extra large. And there's a pizza down there on the floor.
Vaughn is eyeing that pizza with raw abandon.
Yeah,
It's the monotone delivery.
I know. Yeah, that's what sells it for me. And you know what? Because we're not gonna watch this, but this entire thing is like him having conspiracy theory about how he thinks technology looked better back then, when he doesn't realize the only reason things looked better back then, it wasn't because the technology was better, it's because the materials and the quality was fucking higher. That's all it fucking boils down to. Is like, yeah, he acts so fucking surprised like none of this ever existed back then, where he's fucking old enough that he should at least remember how some of the things were back in the day. You know, like, I don't know. It's a weird conspiracy theory he comes up with, but I don't even give a shit about that.
How much would you guys pay to watch Von Helton gum a pizza off the floor?
What, off the floor? Oh, like
I would
like that?
pay 5 mils. That's
wait,
that's
you
half
wait,
a
you,
cent.
you would pay the money?
I was about to say,
yeah,
I would want to.
I just clip a penny in half.
no, someone
Wow.
would have to pay me to watch that.
No,
No.
Yeah, someone would have to pay me like $5 million or some shit.
if someone said you could watch Von Helton gum a pizza off the floor, I'd be like, hold on, let me grab this sack of pennies so I could throw it at him. while he does it.
No.
Yeah, you take direct deposit.
It has to be a sack of nickels.
Wow.
No, that's what I'm gonna fucking smack him with if he doesn't finish that pizza.
All right. So so it's
He ain't
clear to
worth
me
a
that
nickel.
it's clear to me that this is art, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's not clear to Vaughn. Because take a look what he says next.
Oh no.
No.
Shit.
But anyway, these are all 1950s, guys. Now look here. Yeah, you got white, but look at it. You got 2 different yellow stoves. Got a green stove. Got a light blue refrigerator. Got I guess it's light blue. I don't know. It's not white, so I guess it's light blue. And a dark green back here.
So yeah, the entire point of this fucking video that he's trying to make here is that he thinks that this is all like he thinks these are like videos from the future. That's the point that he tries to make at some point later on.
What?
So the
Yeah,
point
he thinks that this
he's
is like
stupid.
he thinks it's like future propaganda, like meant to represent the past.
So the point is
not
he's
only
stupid.
Yeah.
not only did he come up with some weird conspiracy theory like that, but he thinks these drawings are videos.
Pictures.
Yeah, because we must have missed it, but there's some point where he's like, I'm not sure if that pizza is real.
I'm
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's a fucking
hell.
drawing.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh,
Let me go through this one more again.
There's a yellow one and a pink one. So you got regular and you got extra large. And there's a pizza down there on the floor.
I swore I wasn't gonna laugh, but I laughed again. And there's a pizza on the floor. Well, of course there's a fucking pizza on the floor, Vaughn. It's an illustration of how big the fucking oven is.
It's waiting
Where else
for
is it
you,
gonna go?
right next to
Alright.
my stack of pennies.
We might have laughed over it, but he did say it after that. I caught it that time because I was listening closely. I know it's a big ask, but try not to laugh this time. Because,
Okay.
Are we
Okay.
muting?
Yes, we're muting this time. Let's
Okay.
mute this time.
You got extra large. And there's a pizza down there on the floor. Probably not real.
Probably not real.
Are you fucking kidding me, Vaughn?
So he thinks everything else in here is fucking real. That's like the gist of what he's getting at. He thinks this is some type of
What?
big conspiracy. He thinks that's a real image. Except the pizza's not real, though.
The pizza's a lie, Vaughn. The pizza's a lie.
Oh, man. So, yeah,
See-
what do you think?
Oh my god.
One thing we can take away from this actual picture is that the woman with the small oven
Yeah?
is not married, whereas the woman with the large oven is married. And you can tell by their dress.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Wow.
Look,
I mean,
it's true.
Lizard's actually not wrong.
Was that actually a thing
See?
back in the day?
Well, okay,
What?
Yeah,
so
I mean,
the
well,
the single woman, the independent woman, the woman that wears her pantsuits and does her own thing, she cannot afford the oven that has the built-in counter space, that has the extra warmer on the side, that has all of the everything that her husband would be able to give her.
Oh, I see now.
hmm
That's clearly went over Von Helton's head because all I can think about is that pizza on the floor. Probably the usual method in which he eats his pizzas as well. So he's like, that can't be real. Someone else eats their pizzas like that? I thought I invented that.
That was the worst, Von.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty bad,
that
Vaughn.
was
I'm
terrible.
not gonna lie.
Well, whatever. He doesn't deserve a good impression.
Here, just
Yeah.
knock your teeth out with a 2x4 and then try again.
Oh my god. Yeah. No thanks. I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, let's talk about something really controversial that happened today. It's kind of a big conversation. I'm sure that everybody here has at least one strong opinion on it. And there's been, as always, when it comes to this type of shit, some misinformation that can be corrected about things. So let's take a look at this. Elon Musk did what a lot of people are considering to be like the assassination of Twitter today. And when a lot of people woke up today, what they saw was, or probably not woke up because this happened in the afternoon for me. So unless you're West Coaster, but a lot of people probably woke up to it. But yeah, if you were an unverified account, then you can only look at 600 posts on Twitter today, and then you got locked out. Now they have since increased this limit to like I believe 1,000 for unverified accounts, but that's still not fucking much. Let's see, and yeah, he's been fucking okay. Rate limits for verify 800. Oh, so it's only 800. I thought it was like 1,000. Yeah, so they only increased it by 200. So, and not to mention, like, if you saw this tweet right here, this counts as one of the tweets that you saw. So not only has it been like a bitch, I've had to like watch how many tweets I've been looking at so I can pull my content for today. 'Cause I don't know if it works on fucking incognito or whatever, however that works.
It's per account.
Yeah, but as always, like every single fucking shitty decision that they've made within the past few, I believe it's only been 8 months that he's owned fucking Twitter so far. He's saying that this is to deal with data manipulation and like bots and shit like that, which I don't believe for 1 second.
Yeah,
like bots have always been a problem on Twitter, but
there's a much simpler explanation, actually.
yeah, What is it? What do you think it is?
So, Elon has a habit of not paying rent on places and not paying for the infrastructure. It seems that he's in arrears over Amazon and their services, plus Google just ended one of their contracts with him.
So you're saying you probably didn't pay the fucking data plan.
Well, you also have to keep in mind that he's in arrears on these other contracts and stuff at the same time that he has decided that he's going to flee California, where these companies are located, to go to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He's really bad at business.
This is looking like one of the worst like financial decisions in modern history. And I'm not even making an exaggeration about that.
I mean, he could have saved $44 billion by not fucking buying Twitter.
But by the way, you know what, Heon? I want to have a conversation with you, and I wanted to have this live because you and I had a bit of a disagreement because a lot of people have been moving over to that fucking website, Blue Sky.
Yeah.
And it's been being preached by a lot of people as this alternative to Twitter, and I don't think it's a fair alternative because that fucking idiot Jack Dorsey is on the board of directors, and I know that's not all that. I know that's not charge. Yeah, okay. I don't give. Well, yeah, but like the fact that they're willing to have him on their board of directors at all is like, not a good sign, is it? And,
a lot of Twitter execs have left fucking Twitter.
Well, you know what? He made fun of all the fucking people who have been making fun of this Twitter shit today because he just posted this, and Elon Musk retweeted it. By the way, what do you think of that? Do you still think that Jack Dorsey is like this guy?
No, I didn't join because he was promoting some alternative. I was like, I don't really have a whole lot going on fucking Twitter. So it's like, all right, time for a replacement in the meantime. I don't even know if I'm going to be there permanently. Nobody knows.
Nobody's gonna be there fucking permanently. There's gonna be it's another fucking Gab. It's another fucking Mastodon.
No, it's not. It's not a Gab kind of deal because Gab is like fucking damn near moribund. At least it's not like Truth Social.
Look, all I'm saying is that there's been a million fucking websites that have just been tried to be the next Twitter and they haven't done it. The next fucking thing that becomes the next Twitter.
In beta. They're still in beta, which is why they're
becomes the next fucking
invites.
Twitter is not going to be just trying to do the same fucking shit that Twitter's done. It's going to be a different type of social media website. I guarantee you that shit. That or it's going to be something like Instagram coming out with their alternatives, something that already has a pre-established like install base. That's going to be the new alternatives. Like
I imagine what's going to happen is like Elon Musk is going to continuously just run Twitter into the ground with all of these really bad decisions on like he's like I'm a free speech absolutist, but only up to 800 posts a day. And he's going to keep doing this. Something new is going to come along, and one of the giants like, you know, Google or Facebook or whatever is going to buy them out, and they're going to see this huge paycheck of like billions of dollars and be like, okay. And then that one's going to get run into the ground, and it's just going to be a cycle of, you know, these social media sites, because like Facebook used to be the big thing, and then Twitter came along. And you have like YouTube it's the most popular, but they've had some really bad business decisions. And that,
they're still making bad business decisions.
Yeah.
They're trying to make themselves like they're trying to position themselves as like the next big thing out of TV.
YouTube has
they're having
continually
these cable programs that are like $73 fucking a month.
Well, they've been trying to be television
for
for
that.
decades now, man. Like that's the fucking thing. And like that's the thing. And that's another thing about fucking Twitter. That's why it's a good example to bring that up, because YouTube has done the same thing that Twitter's gotten away with, especially within the past year for Twitter. But they can continue to degrade their product and make the user interface worse and make things worse for everybody except for themselves.
Well, yeah, it's still
people stick around because there's no fucking viable alternatives. They have an essential fucking monopoly over what they do.
Yeah,
it's still taking a page out of the conservative playbook. You know, you drive out the main core of users, strip all the accessibility from them, then start charging people for it, and then it's the big book of privatization.
And it's the concentration effect too, because the people who are going to want to pay to stay there and listen to all this shit, they're going to be the ones that are the most extreme until the thing is just gone and it turns into something like Rumble or BitChute or some shit like that. And it's just like, it's just going to turn to shit. It's just like fucking Facebook.
All right.
Facebook is dog shit.
No, that's a really another good example. The only thing that Facebook has over Twitter at this point is that they at least they're not trying to charge people fucking $8 a month to look at more than fucking 200 posts a day.
Yeah, no shit.
Anyway, so let's talk about Lindsey Graham, my least favorite cracker.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. All right, so Mango, you were the one who brought this to my attention. Do you want to give a little bit of an introduction about what happened here?
Okay. So, what had happened was the really small town of Pickens here in South Carolina decided that the absolute best way to start the month after Pride was to hold a Trump rally.
Not surprised by that in the slightest.
Okay.
So, you can't tell me that Trump supporters aren't a cult, because they were camping out overnight so that they could be the first in, including like a bunch of people that wanted to pray over him so that he can protect our country.
You know what the craziest part is? I guarantee you that some of these people had like family members that fucking stormed the Capitol. And like Trump didn't do jack fucking shit for them. They like Trump didn't offer those people any fucking pardons or anything like that. Like, so how the fuck can you think that he gives a shit about you guys when the chips are down? He's not gonna put his fucking neck on the line for you guys.
Yeah, when
like,
the chips are down, he's gonna cash out. He's gonna leave y'all behind.
Exactly, just like he has with every other fucking failed.
Yeah,
business
like
decision.
Trump made an appearance at one fucking place. It's like, I'll pay for my supporters' food, and then he left without buying anything.
That's another thing I really laid into Dave about was the fucking fact that Trump told people to go out and fucking protest, and then he refused to fucking he refused to do anything about it. He didn't do anything about it himself. He just told other people to do his dirty work for him, and then he didn't help them out when the fucking ships were down. So fuck him.
Yeah, he's not a leader. He's a cult leader. That's
Not that I'm
it.
saying that those pardons should have taken place, by the way. I'm just saying that, like,
Right.
He led those people astray, and then he fucking left them to fucking hang and dry. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
He decided that, the best place to have a rally is in a town that literally only has, a city that has 3,100 people living in it. They're not equipped for something like a Trump rally. The median income in Pickens is like 25,000.
It's absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like,
what
that's
remember when Lindsey Graham ran for president, got minus 12 votes? What? Good
What?
time.
That was the thing.
He owed
What?
votes.
How?
So,
Did 12 people die or something? Like,
Okay.
what happened?
oh yeah.
Before
how
we
does
get into that,
happen?
All right.
because
Yeah,
don't worry, I'll explain that to you too. But
Should we
yeah,
start watching?
so
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
they got everyone in. They had multiple people pray over everything, and then this happened.
All right, let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome United States Senator Lindsey Graham.
Damn, this is the best thing that's ever
Wow.
rally.
Boo this man.
Well,
Are they saying boo earns?
All right, so can you kind of give some backstory? Why are they booing him? Because I know it's not for the right reasons.
Hang on a second.
Because
I don't know.
like,
he's not Trump.
Yeah.
well, surely
probably
Trump
that.
invited him to like come here, right? Like, I
Well, yeah,
doubt
'cause they're-
I doubt he'd be here if it wasn't with Trump's approval. So why are they fucking booing him?
Okay, so Lindsey Graham pretty much spent 6 years with his head just shoved really far up Trump's ass. Right?
Yeah, they should be happy. That's where their heads are too.
Yeah.
That's another thing. He was a critic of his initial run and repeatedly said he didn't support Trump.
Right. Yeah, a
was
lot of
it.
people said that early on, though. Yeah, a lot of
He
people
took,
said that.
he took issue with Trump's comments on Graham's close friend, Senator John McCain.
But the thing is,
What he said about John McCain was fucked up, by the way.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the thing is,
Yeah, it
like,
was.
that is not why Lindsey Graham was booed at this Trump rally.
Okay.
The reason that Lindsey Graham was booed at this Trump rally is because he's willing to overlook the January 6th stuff, but there was a dark side to Trump that he saw, and you cannot say that. You cannot.
He
You have
questioned
to-
the leader.
Exactly.
Always follow, yeah. I mean, yeah, people still fucking hate Lion Ted, even though he capitulated to Trump. You know,
After
I
Trump
just
called his
called him-
wife ugly.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
called him Lion Ted too. I just
Trump?
did that by habit.
Trump called Lindsey Graham a rhino during an interview. And a rhino may be the lowest form of human life. Exact quote by Donald Trump.
Wow. Even though that's basically what he is.
And
I mean,
Graham
I
said
don't
that it was
see
inappropriate
much-
for. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't see much in the way of human intelligence here, but then again, I do see a lot of humans here that are like in this video that are just they're doing human things, and these are like the worst kind of people.
Yeah, this is a show of the worst of
Yeah.
humanity in a lot of ways. You can usually find them
Yeah.
at these types of political gatherings.
But the other thing that he did is,
I'm sorry.
like, he said that he was, willing to overlook the attacks. There's a kind of dark side to Trump, but like, I think anyone would think that, even the people that support him really hard.
Well, he's just saving face.
Graham said that it was inappropriate for Trump to say that he might pardon some of the January 6th rioters, especially if he's reelected in 2024.
I forgot that he said that, and he didn't do it when he had the opportunity. That's fucking ridiculous.
And
Like-
Trump did pardon some people. He did. He absolutely did. He did. But the thing is, if you are pardoned by the president, that's only for federal charges. That is not for state level charges. You will still be charged.
Okay. Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Well, how does that work? Because it was in D.C.
Oh, it's actually really easy. So there was a guy that, like, you remember the guy that was selling like pieces of brick to, build the wall?
Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he grifted like millions of dollars. So because a grand jury in his state indicted him and the feds indicted him, when he got pardoned, only the federal charges were dropped. The state level charges that he was indicted on, because there was enough proof to say, yeah, he fucking grifted everyone, he's still being charged.
Good.
That's how that works.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, hey,
So-
they can't weasel your way out of that one. Thank you. What a vitriolic reaction, Jesus Christ. You can't even bend the knee and get away with it. Like, goddamn.
Oh, of course
Imagine
not.
having a whole ass speech ready to go at this rally, and you walk out, get booed, and you still have to deliver.
Yeah, like, all I'll say is I never remember Bernie getting treated like this at any of fucking Hillary's rallies. If anything,
No.
he got more of a fucking applause than she did
Yeah.
when he went to those. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, all of us already know that Lindsey Graham is allegedly, because I don't want to get myself in legal trouble, closeted. Like, really, really closeted. Like,
Oh yeah.
the Charleston prostitutes call him Lady G, and they know what he likes. Okay, like, and that's not a joke. That's like an actual thing.
I did not
Wow.
know that. I don't. I was gonna say I don't need to know that, but it is kind of weird.
Now you know.
Yeah.
He is an old, rich, Southern white man that was raised under the values of find yourself a wife to take care of you, to be your homemaker, to bear your children, and he has been single his whole fucking life.
So,
But he has this roommate, Elmer, and those two get along very well.
So he's an alleged confirmed bachelor.
Yes. Yes, he is.
He's the, you know what? He's the only lady that appeals to his own standards. You know.
He's a Peter Puffer, and it's okay.
He's a fruit bowl.
Oh my God.
He has a little bit of sugar in his tea, okay?
Thank you very much.
He's foofy and
Thank
plays
you.
for the other team.
Thank you.
I like how they found the one black guy they could
Thank you
they
for
could
the
get at
boost.
the
Yeah, look at that shit-eating grin. That's a politician grin if I've ever seen one.
Thank you for the booze.
Yep, this is what I was trained to do. Be in front of a crowd of people who hate me. This is my natural element.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you very, very
Oh shit! Oh, I thought that lady was
getting
doing
thumbs
a
down.
fucking Hitler salute.
Thanks so much.
Would you really be surprised?
That came up real
I
quick.
mean, no.
I wouldn't
Nope,
be
she just did
surprised.
thumbs down.
Well, you want to find something in common?
You want to find something in common? Joe Biden is bad.
Joe Biden bad.
Yeah.
Joe Biden
There-
bad.
It's like
Communism.
It's bad for America.
It's
Communism.
like Lois saying
Christian
9/11's bad.
values.
That's all you gotta fucking say.
Yeah.
There's a lady at that rally that was wearing a shirt
All
that was
right. Thank you all.
collage of Donald Trump's face. Just various pictures of Donald Trump's
God.
face.
I think I saw that lady.
I have concerns.
Weird.
I don't know whether to laugh or vomit.
Yeah, that's the most appropriate response I could put in there. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I like how the one black guy they could find at this rally, they were like, "Yeah, do you want to
Make sure you're in frame, buddy, please.
But
Hey, do you want to do
no.
a big favor to our political party? Like,
I think there's the guy in the hat right next to him might be Hispanic, and they're just covering him up.
damn, yeah.
Thank you all very much.
It's okay. It's still a diverse crowd, technically.
County, a little bit
Yeah, one of those guys has a tan too. It's pretty diverse.
Yeah.
about this county. Just calm down for a second. I think you'll like this. Pickens County has more Medal of Honor winners per capita than any place in the nation.
Oh my God, he's gonna start spouting statistics.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
Anything to shore up his already flagging support.
guys. What about conservative values? What about how great this place is? Yeah, let me cite off some facts to show how much I love you guys. It's like, did you just memorize these off Wikipedia like the day before or some shit? We know you don't give a fuck.
It's like that Family Guy where Lois is talking to the one issue voters. She's like, Al Qaeda is selling yellow cake uranium to unwed mothers, and they're like,
9.
oh my God, and they just start throwing
11.
money at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
9/11 was bad.
I was born in this county.
Doesn't entitle you to shit. Like,
I live
Yeah.
8 miles down
Okay,
the
so I
road.
will say that there were actually like quite a few black people at this rally, but most of them were making bank because they were running booths that sold the MAGA hats and flags and signs and whatever else people didn't bring with them, or they wanted like Trump souvenirs.
yeah,
So
capitalism at it
that
again.
dude back there in that bright blue shirt, he's one of the vendors. They just plucked him. They're like, hey,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's fucking wild.
Oh
There's some
man,
dude who was probably just here to make a quick buck too.
that's why he's just sort of like sitting there. You can tell he's just like,
Yeah,
he's
look
got
at
his
his
arms
face.
crossed. He's like, how long I gotta sit here? They only gave me $50. It's
I
hot.
didn't know I was gonna have to listen to Lindsey Graham. Like, Jesus Christ.
People pay the taxes, fight the war.
Like, he was at least hoping for some entertainment, right? But no, he has to listen to Lindsey Graham instead.
maybe people got confused because they were going to a Billy Graham.
How
Wow.
many of you believe that Donald Trump was a great president?
all of them,
I bet
minus that one dude in the back.
I bet his uncle owns the owns the booth that they're vending at or something. He's like, hey, they're gonna buy a bunch of shirts and stuff if you go sit in back in the camera. Just do it. And he's like, man, do it or you ain't getting a ride home.
Oh God. Why did this woman with a fucking camera just like come up behind him like Solid Snake? Like, what, you're trying to get a fucking picture of his fucking like at the back of his head? Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Genuinely, it's weird.
I mean, I can imagine the picture of the crowd that she got like over his shoulder.
Oh, maybe.
Is going to.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like a publicist nightmare. They're gonna be like, yeah, we can't release these.
Yeah. Look, yeah, he goes
They're all
right
doing
in
a
front of-
Hitler salute with the
Let me
thumbs
tell you
down.
about me and President Trump.
That's the new dog whistle, clearly.
What happened? I found common ground with President Trump. It took a while to get there, folks. But let me tell you what happened. I come to like President Trump, and he likes himself, and we got that in common.
Wow, we can't even say that they like each other now. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. What? Oh my!
And
You know
I've
what?
gotta help.
He's a simp. That's what he is. He's a fucking simp. That's what he's doing. He's simping.
He is a merciless brown noser.
President of the United States.
And they can see it too. Even these fucking idiots can fucking see it.
They
Isn't
can see
that
the
sad?
shit on his nose.
Isn't that fucking sad?
Let me tell
I'm looking
you.
at this kid up in the corner, the one that's holding his nose right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to wonder if his name is Tyler or Braden.
Oh God.
Trump.
Probably Hayden.
I was on the front row
Mm,
of his presidency.
Braden with a Y.
Yeah, he was on the front row talking shit. Don't try and fucking rearrange history. Like, you were one of his bigger critics at the start.
The front row kissing his ass, or in the back room kissing his ass.
How many of you heard the phrase, we like Trump policies, but we want somebody new? Have you heard that?
Oh my God, he's gonna get fucking like, he's gonna get like verbally executed for this on Fox News. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, like they're gonna really tear into him. Like it's gonna be fucking terrible. He's making more fucking flubs than Biden right now. Like, he's not appealing to the people he's talking to at all.
This mumbling, stumbling jerk dick.
I could talk to Trump supporters better. I
my
genuinely could. Like, the fucking Lindsey Graham's doing a terrible job.
Okay, so Lindsey Graham, he decided to announce that he was running for president in 2015, and he had, like, you know, done the thing, raised the money, he was candidate 13 for the primaries, right?
Yep, I remember that.
Graham did an interview on CNN in which he called Trump a jackass for the remarks about McCain. And then he called him a jackass the very next day on a different channel for the same thing. And in response, Trump ridiculed him for asking him for help to get on Fox and Friends for an interview and gave out Lindsey Graham's mobile phone number. He gave out his cell number. He was like, I'm going to dox you.
Wow. Wow.
Gee,
Donald
I wonder
Trump
why Meg's
doxed
a fucking
Lindsey
Trump
Graham.
supporter.
Wow, what the fuck? I mean, I guess I'm
Holy
not
shit.
surprised, but all right then.
Oh my God.
There's other shit we could talk about. Let's see. I'm gonna see, because I haven't even taken a look at what fucking shorts Dave has uploaded. Let's see if he's put anything new up. Just him talking about the fucking affirmative action shit. I don't really want to talk. I don't want to talk about that because
he's no hat.
Yeah, it's a big conversation.
It's amazing how little he knows about anything at all, like any subject.
I know, yeah, but he still spouts his fucking shit, you know.
Yeah, he has a basic notion of what the fuck is going on, but he doesn't have any. There's no nuance.
Oh God.
There's no elaboration on anything or sources.
No, there's never any sources. I point that out all the time. Like, I'm always like, source your information. But look at this title. It's terrible. Men are not intimidated by a strong, independent woman. We just won't date you. Dave thinks that he's the one picking dates here.
Dave, the only date he's had is the date of fucking expiry on his milk.
Wow.
No.
Probably still stuck in his beard.
Yeah, good point.
And his boss babe, ladies. Men are not intimidated or scared.
Hold on, pause.
Date you.
Oh, all right.
It's already paused.
All right.
Dave, any woman that actually does work very hard and makes a fair bit of money and supports herself and her own without the help of a man does not call herself a boss babe. Those are MLM huns. There's a huge difference because MLM huns rely on men because, well, it's a pyramid scheme. Like,
yeah, they're getting scammed.
Yeah.
Don't belittle the people that put in the work by calling them boss babes unless they explicitly call themselves that.
I know I bring this up all the time to even to Dave himself. I mean, like, you know, there are plenty of I know plenty of female NCOs that would absolutely just rip into you and just treat you like absolute dog shit. And they fit Dave's, you know, I don't know, physical attributes that he wants. Like, they're actually attractive. And no, they would absolutely destroy fucking Dave and just laugh in his face.
They would body him faster than he could spout off one of his fucking talking points.
We're not. It's just we don't want to because, quite frankly, you're.
You know what? Hang on.
What's this we business?
Yeah, what's this we shit? This we shit? No, you know what? That we shit, that's a you thing, Dave. You don't want to date them.
Yeah.
Because you're easily intimidated.
Not that you have any fucking choice anyway, because who the fuck's coming to Dave for dates? Like, Jesus Christ.
Nothing but a fucking headache.
I can safely say that Dave's never been the one to be approached by a woman. You know, like, he does not give off the kind of aura. He doesn't have any confidence. He doesn't have any hygiene. He doesn't have any personality. He doesn't have anything good going for him.
I don't want a strong, empowered woman who's going to come home and bitch and complain about her day.
As if you don't complain and bitch about your day, Dave.
That's all he does all day, and he doesn't actually do anything with fucking productivity. Like,
Dave has the audacity to sit there in his fucking chair, pound a couple of fucking rolling cocks, and complain about what's going on around him, and he won't lift a fucking finger to change anything.
Says
nobody wants to be around this repellent, putrid fucking waste of skin with a fucking soup strainer attached to his face.
Wow.
Fuck this guy.
Listen,
not literally.
Nobody do that. Yeah.
He's damn near got that Rocky Dennis forehead.
Oh my god.
Fix me a drink and figure out how she can help me.
Okay, so he wants a slave, basically.
Yeah, that's Dave. That's a bang maid.
I know.
You want a bang maid.
That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, but basically,
no,
that's just somebody with a benefit.
That's not what he wants. Like, he wants a trad wife.
Oh God. Yeah, you're right.
Well, he has a snowball's chance in hell of pulling one of those.
No, yeah, because it's a mythical creature that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No, they do exist. The issue is that they don't exist within his grandma's basement.
Yeah, good point.
And they also exist in a realm of
having
fantasy?
a higher standard than Dave, maybe. Yeah.
No, a realm of non-alcoholism when really they should be alcoholics. Because, like, come on.
Well, that's what opiates are for.
Oh,
it's the 21st century.
While this might not be true for every other fucking guy on the planet, about 90% of us don't want your sorry fucking empowered ass.
That's just not true.
You don't speak for all men.
A lot of people want an equal fucking partner. So
yeah, if I'm gonna be working like 16-hour days, it's not because you're sitting at home twiddling your thumbs after doing whatever. It's gonna be because like we're working together to, I don't know, make a life.
Yeah, nobody's going to want an emotionally stunted couch potato knocking back a bunch of cheap beer and arguing about how everybody else is doing wrong by him. Nobody gives a fuck. You're just going to sit there and you're going to wither, and nobody's going to fucking give you a helping hand on that, Dave. Nobody is.
No.
And for you to expect anything like that, expect that women should just be falling at your feet at the drop of a fucking hat. That's never going to fucking happen, dude. It's never going to fucking happen.
Especially if you're not going to consider like someone else and what they've done throughout the day. Like, I don't think I've ever been with someone, like been in a relationship and not been like, as soon as I talk to them, like, how was your day? Like, it's the simplest question. Yeah, I actually want to know, like, how was your day? What happened? Tell me some dumb shit.
Yeah.
But I have plenty of dumb shit to relate to.
He treats people like a fucking dialogue path.
Or a commodity. And that's the thing, like, even if you're like a stay-at-home mom, you're gonna fucking have shit that you do at your fucking in the day that's gonna stress you out. Like, everybody has shit in their day that stresses them out, and they need someone to vent to. It should probably be their fucking partner in most cases.
Yeah.
Being a stay-at-home parent or a stay-at-home spouse is a full-time job.
Yeah.
that more than people fucking think it is.
Like there were so many times that like douchehole would come home from work and he'd be like, "Did you not fucking do anything all day?" "No, I cooked, took care of the kid, I cleaned, the kid made a mess, I cleaned it up, kid made another mess, I cleaned it up, we had a nap because I'm fucking tired, did laundry, fucking mowed the lawn, all while having a baby on my goddamn hip." And you want to know what happened? He played and he fucking messed up the living room again. It happens. So like,
all that work doesn't get recognized by so many people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, there's the trope of, husband coming home to wife and being like, "Oh, how was your day?" And wife's like, "Oh, well, the washing machine broke, or this happened or that happened, and we need to make some repairs around the house." It's like, you wouldn't know that if there was nobody there. So they were obviously doing some troubleshooting, so you can figure out like what the fuck's going on. Obviously, if it's like, why isn't the washing machine working? I don't know. It's just not washing clothes.
A lot of that shit done at the home is shit that gets taken for granted, especially since there's a lot of people who just always grew up with that fucking shit, especially upper class people who probably never were had to learn how to do shit on their fucking own. They probably always had that shit, so they're just like, "Oh yeah, all that work, that's not valid. Who gives a fuck?" It's ridiculous. Just because everyone's had their fucking shit taken care of it.
And that's exactly where fucking Dave's at.
Yep, exactly. Someone who had everything handed to him. Housing, everything.
He's never had to actually do all of the things that are required of him. And
as a result, he never became a man.
It's
or an adult, to put it more generally.
Yeah. And he always has some kind of fallback, but I think Mango put it the best when she was saying that he's probably like an outcast, and he spouts off all of this shit, and his siblings just have normal, somewhat successful lives with families, and then he just comes in and they're like, "All right, Dave's here. Let's see what kind of fucking, culinary abortion he fucking slopped out."
It's crazy. It's crazy not only how fucking ridiculously stupid he has always been, but it's crazy how much more stupid he's gotten over time. Yeah. Because I was talking about earlier, there was a time when we had him on the show. I don't even think that we'd be able to do that type of shit these days because he's just gotten so off his fucking rocker. But yeah, him and Sweg had to try to have a debate for the first 10 fucking minutes, and it quickly just turned into they've debated enough, and we just fucking all talked about some content together, and we disagreed on some things, we agreed on some others, and there was actually some time there where it was me, Dave, and Sweg all making fun of the same shit and having a good time. It was a really weird, surreal experience.
So I think it may have happened because this was years ago. Dave wasn't drinking as much years ago.
That's a good point. That might be
he wasn't drinking as much or as often, or getting so drunk to the point that he leaves his stream on just streaming his fucking desktop, or cooks eggs by his computer to prove a point. Which, by the way, I thought you couldn't cook on electric, Dave.
Wow.
Burn.
Literally.
Just like those eggs.
Yeah, those eggs, man.
But he's gotten to a point that we have seen him on stream with 2 cases, the 24 case of beer, 2 of them sitting behind him, that he has stocked his mini fridge with, and then not even a week later, he had a new one sitting behind him. He goes through it.
And on top of that, he's got the Bud Light bullshit up his ass, so it's easy to tell when he's switched over, so we know how much he's going to be buying. This is what a lot of the crackheads go through this fucking shit. Any locale goes through this shit.
Yeah.
We'll watch these videos and just analyze the smallest little details and be like, "Oh, you took down all of the clocks, but not the labels. Why not? What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Oh, you switched to a different brand of beer. Like, we can see what you're doing. It's all on video.
It's there, clear as crystal. Good night, Fit. By the way, good night.
All right.
Then they fit.
Take
Night
care,
Fit.
Fit.
So yeah, there's. I want to move on to something else because that we did a really good summary of that. I feel like that was all really good.
I agree.
But Jan talked about something or sent something in to me, and it was bad. It was so bad. It was no, don't worry, because it was a food video that was so fucking terrible.
Oh no.
The fucking moderators of Reddit took it down.
Oh shit.
Okay, you're telling me not to worry, but then you follow up with that, which is
because I don't have it anymore. It's gone. I don't have access to this shit anymore. No, yeah.
Hey, hang on. Whoa, Nelly.
No.
Whoa, Nelly.
No, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. I hope we have it.
All right, hold on.
Hang on.
No, you
Wait, hold on. I'm a smoker, but this one really grinds my gears.
No, not I'm a smoker. I'm smoker. But this one really
I have the video pulled up.
Oh my god. All right.
Sweet.
Bring it up. Let's see what was so bad that fucking the moderators of the fucking stupid food subreddit felt the need to take it down.
I don't know how to do this.
Is there tobacco in this? Do they like?
Do you have the video downloaded, or do you have a link to it?
I have a link to it. Hang on.
Wait a minute. It got removed because it was called a bad faith submission.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently.
What? What's bad faith about it? What?
Okay. So r/stupidfood has a whole bunch of guidelines as to what qualifies as a stupid food and what does not. What qualifies as a I am putting this here because I saw this and it was really fucking stupid, or yeah, I'm just doing this because I know I can karma farm.
I don't know if you can pull it, but I put it in the private chat.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's like such a big fucking concern. Like, people care way too fucking much about karma. It's fucking.
Hey, before we get to this, because I'm doing all of my fancy stuff. Because I'm about to actually download the video and send it to you, Anna. Real fast.
Yeah. You sent the fucking link that you sent me also doesn't work.
No, I am literally eating the video right now. It's downloaded and it's about to be in your DMs, Anna.
All right, thank you. All right.
Sorry, I'm kind of a Luddite when it comes to StreamYard. So.
A Luddite.
Yeah, I'm not learned.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, StreamYard's not that complicated, but I wish that it was I wish it was easier to give people access to I wish I could give you all the tools to be in here. But I think as it stands, only Fit has the tools.
We can all share our screen. Like, we all have that option.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just have to enable it.
Anytime,
right?
I can just click share and then hit my screen, and then you just have to pull it.
You're getting choppy.
Robo Mango. Because she's probably she's sending.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah, I was sending the video.
All right. Okay, that explains it. That explains it.
That explains everything. I'm also reading chat. Yarn Saxon said he's drinking himself into a Liberty Medical diabetes spokesman position.
What? Oh my god!
No, he could never hold a candle to Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, also, what's up, Zeta, Yarn, Jilly's mom? I think I said hi to almost everybody else. If not, you guys know what to do. Call me a fucking Alibis.
Alibis sounds bad.
What? Wait, it sounds bad.
Alibis sounds like a new pharmaceutical drug.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Do you have erectile dysfunction?
Oh no.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
No.
Okay. All right.
May cause death and leprosy.
All right, let's take a look at this. Cigar ash bar. What? Oh no! You're fucking kidding me, right? No. What?
You're just pouring
Yeah.
barbecue sauce into an ashtray.
It gets.
Keon, this was your
That's a
idea.
decent amount of
I'm
garlic.
sorry. I saw this and I was like, you know what? This would be great to cover on Underhaven.
That's the nastiest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, get some more in there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way this is serious. Oh god, there's no way this is serious. Yeah. Look at all these dudes. There's no way this is serious. This has to be a joke, right?
A lot of these guys don't even have any fucking taste buds.
Yeah, they burned them
Yeah,
off.
no.
Yeah.
No. I kind of feel like this is spoofed, but at the same time,
I feel too. Yeah, me too.
I feel like there's someone out there on TikTok that's gonna put on like they have acrylic nails and they're gonna be like cigar ash barbecue sauce. Oh my god, it's so good! You should try it. And then all of a sudden it ends up on everybody's so creative.
Or I could see like some like fucking teenage stoner being like, "That's the coolest shit ever, dude. I'm gonna do that with my joints now." And like, oh god.
Here's the thing. So, when it comes to certain TikTok trends, it seems as though they don't quite like reach the teenagers. They reach the people that have the same type of For You page as me. They are on mentally ill talk, and you know what? Why not try it? I mean, there was a time that everyone was eating the dragon fruit with the white insides because someone was like, "Oh man, if you do it, all of the seeds inside of it are gonna make you shit yourself so hard." And people were like, "Nuh-uh." My For You page was nothing but it for like 3 days straight.
They fucked around and found out, I suppose.
On purpose. They purposely did something that they were told, "Hey, it's gonna make you shit yourself."
Jesus Christ.
Then again, those are probably the same people that ate Tide Pods.
No, they're not.
No,
they're the people my age, your age. The people that were eating Tide Pods were like 18-year-old kids that had just spent 2 years in COVID lockdown and had their emotional growth stunted. Their like socialization stunted because they were like stuck at home. So
well, now we've got that fucking Grimace shake.
Oh, the Grimace shake trend is one of my favorites.
It's been kind of funny, you know.
You know what trend really needs to start?
What?
Egg rolls and marinara sauce.
Oh my god! All right. Well, you know what?
Fucking delicious.
It's funny that you bring that up because we're all out of content. We're all out of fucking content.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wait, is there something else I fucking missed?
Let's see. We did that one.
Oh, I think I did actually. I don't think I talked about the MrBeast burger thing yet.
You did not do that.
No. Yeah, you did.
You did not cover The End of Humanity by Pizza.
Oh,
gaming journalism comes from my fun.
What?
All right. We can talk about one or two more of these. I figured I might be able to save those for another time, but we can talk about it. So yeah, this is just something I want to talk about right quick. This pizza one. I mean, we can probably have a little bit of conversation about this, but I saw everyone sharing this around on Facebook like this is the fucking end of humanity. It's just like an automated pizza joint.
What?
So you've probably seen this shit before, right?
Yeah, I think I have. In a way, like there's also like
this is like the new mass hysteria I've seen going around on Facebook is people have been sharing this video and being, even though I think this video is pretty old, like
there were actual pizza machines.
There are pizza vending machines.
Yeah, those
like make you a fresh pizza.
Oh yeah, I've heard about those.
Yeah, I want one of those in my city. Thank you.
And like, you know what the thing is though, like a pizza is one of the most fucking basic fucking things that you can make. So like, of course, this is going to be the first things that gets fucking automated. And I'm sure like, you know, for some type of foods, automation will be very fucking difficult. It'll probably take a long time. You know what the problem is like people just fearmonger about this rather than being like, let's actually talk about some economic solutions that can, you know, solve this if this actually becomes a real issue. You know?
Well, the thing is like the people who have a legitimate fear of this are people who understand that like automation is just going to come. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's happening, and the problem is the only people benefiting are the people at the top. So
Yeah.
you know, I tried to explain this like crime is a symptom of poverty. So if people aren't getting paid, then they're going to resort to crime. So if we have like a UBI, then
go a
that's
long way,
like,
man.
yeah, if you're going to automate everything, we have to have UBI. Otherwise, people are just going to start like revolting against the machines.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Like,
but no mainstream politician wants to have the conversation about UBI. Everyone's so afraid of the idea, even though it's an inevitable thing that we're going to need to do if we deal with this type of shit.
I was just going to say they can't even have a conversation about books. Like, look what happened in Utah.
Yeah.
They passed a law about indecency, and then the Bible got banned, and they were like, oh, wait. We didn't mean that kind of indecency. It's like, well, too bad. Falls under your fucking law, you dipshit.
Would you guys eat that pizza?
Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't know what's on it.
It'd be all right.
So that restaurant is in Paris, and that one opened up in 2021. The first automated Pizza Hut opened up in Israel last year.
Interesting.
Really?
I didn't know that Pizza Slut already had an automated fucking restaurant.
They have one. It
I
kind
fucking
of looks
hate
like
Pizza
a
Hut.
shipping container.
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand Pizza Slut. I'm going to be entirely honest with you.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah, I
but
know.
The thing about the Pizza Hut one is like it's still being worked on. Like Pizza Hut offers 16 different toppings, and right now the one in Israel that's automated can only handle 8.
Some bullshit.
All right. So speaking of food, there's another food topic I want to transition into a little bit. Because something pissed me off. I don't know if anyone here has actually ever tried it, but I'm sure you're familiar with this this whole MrBeast burger thing.
I had a MrBeast burger. It was pretty good.
What did you
I've
think
never
of
had
it?
it.
You thought it was okay? So it's so he didn't even really like make it like it's not like he made a big announcement about this, but someone just asked him about it on Twitter and he replied. But he says right here, yeah, the problem is MrBeast burger. I can't guarantee the quality of the order. That's because the MrBeast burger, and I think a lot of people were misled about this. But it's not like a restaurant like that you go to. It's like basically a bunch of other fucking restaurants. Like sometimes it would be like I think like Red Robin or fucking Chili's or whatever.
Yeah, the one by me was Red Robin.
Yeah, basically they would get sent a menu and like certain ingredients, and they would put it together, and then it would get sent out on like through DoorDash.
Yeah, it's
and,
a
like,
ghost
shit like
kitchen.
Yeah, it's a ghost kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was actually the first Ghost franchise.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know, because the problem I had with this was, and I always had this, is that he didn't really make it clear that it was Ghost Kitchen at first. I know eventually he talked about it, but does anyone remember this video that he posted where he was first talking about it, where there was actually a physical MrBeast burger? I feel like this was kind of pretty fucking misleading, honestly.
Okay, so that one, sorry, Lizard, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't really follow this stuff. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can go ahead and explain, Manga.
So that was when he was like, "Hey, so this is what we plan to do," and he opened that up as like a concept, like, "Hey, this is the set menu that we're going to have across the country," and gave everyone the opportunity to try it.
Oh, okay. I get that. I feel like that definitely could have been marketed better, because even though he talked about the Ghost Kitchen thing eventually, there's so many people online that still think MrBeast Burger is a place that you can drive by like this and pick up food.
No.
It's just
like he literally told people, "I opened 300 restaurants across America, but we only serve people through delivery apps. And when you pull it up on the delivery app, like mine told me it was coming from Red Robin."
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, because I heard some people say that it wasn't labeled for them. They had to like find out through like tracking where the order was taking place and shit like that. So maybe they since have added that transparency, or maybe it was always there in some places. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if there was much malicious intent on MrBeast's part behind this, but I do definitely think that, like, and he brought it up himself in this reply, but there was definitely like a complete fucking lack of consistency when it came to people's orders. Yeah, and
quality control.
Yeah, someone replied with like one of the worst, and there's always going to be these terrible examples, right? But someone got served a MrBeast burger on a hot dog bun.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
That was a chicken sandwich. Yeah.
My thing is like I've watched so much Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares that I just understand like the Red Robin and the Burger King or wherever the fuck it's coming from. You're just adding special items to a menu. It's kind of like going to Five Guys and ordering something off of like the secret menu when it's busy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The workers are just going to be pissed off and they're going to be like, all right, we're just going to slap this thing together. And then, you know what, you can not order it again if it's going to be shitty.
Their Twitter went dark.
Yeah.
Can't even see who they're following. Damn.
Well, Mr.
Looked at too many tweets, bro.
I looked at too many tweets. Yeah, you're right.
Mr. Beast Burger was always meant to be a temporary thing.
Yeah,
I know it helped a lot of
all
fucking
his
businesses during the
like
pandemic.
just temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main thing that I've heard people make in favor of like MrBeast burgers. That it did help some fucking places during the pandemic, probably because of MrBeast's popularity.
Oh,
which is good, but like,
yeah.
You know.
Did you ever hear about Pasquale's Pizza?
Pasquale's Pizza.
Do you know what that is?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's Chuck E. Cheese.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's Chuck E. Cheese serving pizza on DoorDash. Pasquale's Pizza.
Pasquale's
So Pasquale's Pizza is another one of the ghost kitchens.
Yes.
Because okay, so the way that the ghost kitchens and the ghost franchises work is that people that own small companies, small food-based companies, obviously, they can link up with a restaurant. They can say, hey, these are my things. This is my price. What do you want your cut to be? You get all the tips and stuff. Like, it's that simple to just set up a ghost kitchen or a ghost franchise. And
that's probably why it was so inconsistent.
Shitload of money off of it.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's a lot of really quick money, and then people realize, like I was saying, how like the quality goes down because they're trying to add more things to an already extensive menu.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's just, you know,
I would rather get mine from like a Red Robin looking place. Like I've seen some horror stories where people got their MrBeast burger from like crack houses and shit.
Like the Red Robin doing ours like was fantastic because it was just okay. We already sell burgers.
We already have the infrastructure for this. Yeah.
We just have a separate thing where okay, we put these ingredients on it instead and put it in a fancy box.
No, I've seen some fucking smash burgers from MrBeast Burger that are thick as ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from what I've seen about the MrBeast burger, like the posts, it looks pretty good, but it also kind of just looks pretty average. It's just sort of like, oh yeah,
it's the best. It looks just okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's like, but at the same time, like the delivery service thing, I know all of you have probably heard me say this. DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, it's the easiest way to turn a $13 meal into a $30 disappointment.
Yeah, dude, I'm passionate. I'm just as passionate about it as you because I think it's a fucking scam. And you know what? It used to be a lot more affordable before the pandemic. I don't know if you remember that.
It used to be affordable into the pandemic, but coming out, it was just wow. I can't justify any of this.
No, you
like
can't.
Trying to order KFC was like pulling fucking teeth.
Shit, I'll just put Sasha in the car and go up the street. Like,
so real quick, everybody, who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win in the fucking cage fight between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk?
I already know the answer.
The robot or the fucking
I already know the answer, Anna. I already know the answer.
What's the answer?
The answer is neither of them because Elon Musk's parents said no. And I'm not joking.
Wait,
I'm
no
not
way,
joking.
no way. No, what? You're kidding me, right?
I'm not.
What?
That's funny.
No way. I gotta look into this. Elon Musk versus.
I was gonna say it depends on if Elon Musk wears his villain armor.
No, I don't. I'm not seeing this, Jan. I'm not seeing this.
Give me
Elon Musk. Oh my God! It has a Wikipedia article. Wait, this has a Wiki. Oh my God! Look at this. This has a Wikipedia article. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. It's a proposed cage match. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm not seeing any details that this got canceled.
Oh, 3 days ago, Musk's father, Errol Musk, said that coming fight was not a good look.
So he didn't say that it can't happen, though.
He called it a no-win situation.
I mean, like, fucking Elon Musk gonna give a fucking shit. He seems like the type of person who will never listen to anything anyone else says. He'll just do whatever the fuck.
If I really had to make a choice, my bet's on the alien.
Yeah, my bet's on the artificial life form who probably doesn't have to breathe.
Yeah.
He breathes through his fake skin.
Yeah, he really does look like an artificial life form.
E.T. phone home.
If I were a third billionaire, I would just buy out all of the seats and the rights to the pay-per-view or whatever, and just like jack up the price to like $1,000 so that only 200 people end up watching it.
So wait, Musk apparently said at some point that Facebook gives him the willies. What the
Yeah.
what?
Oh
What?
yeah, because he's ultra concerned about how all of the data is being sold and how Zuckerberg is probably a lizard person.
Yeah, probably.
He is definitely not. He's more on the cyborg side, I would know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he was made in the lab. He's not a lizard.
I'm pretty sure it gives him the willies because I don't think they have the heebie-jeebies in
I like how
South
the lizard
Africa.
person though is trying to tell us he's not a lizard person. Maybe he is a lizard person. Yeah.
Apparently, okay, so looked it up.
All right.
Apparently, Elon's mom tweeted about the fight. She's like, "I'm canceling it. It's not going to happen." Like, no.
Wait, really?
Fuck you. I'm canceling it. She was
Elon
like, maybe if I
mom.
say it enough, it'll get canceled. Because no. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me grab the link.
All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is weird. I can't believe that this might actually be stopped by some dude's fucking parents. A grown ass man's parents might.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon's mommy said no, and she can tell his dad to shut down his mining stuff and stop the child labor. So,
wow, gonna hold the child labor over you, huh? Damn, that's fucking wild.
Look, man, them emeralds ain't gonna mine
it's in the private
themselves.
chat.
All right, let's take a look at this right quick. Maeve Musk, what a weird. Oh, May Musk. Yeah, that's still a weird name. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this. And now the fight has been canceled. Great relief. Wow, she really wants this to be canceled. And then, this is fake Musk.
Oh, it's a parody.
Yeah. Fake Musk.
Elon's account is the parody, but that's his real mom, and she is not happy about this.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. I no official word from Musk. When did this take place? Oh, a couple. Wow, a while ago. All right. Any word from her since? Doesn't seem like it. That's a monkey. That's awesome. All right. Yeah. I mean, whatever. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but it would sure be entertaining. Although I'm kind of getting sick of this whole let's have two famous people fight each other. It's gonna get old eventually, isn't it? Surely it'll get old eventually.
You know what would be awesome is if they actually had to fight other real fighters and win until they could fight each other.
Yeah, put them in a gauntlet match.
Yeah,
that'd be fucking sweet.
Let's have MrBeast put him in a Squid Game. You know. All right, let's take. There's something else I want to take a look at right quick. I was actually going to use this for a crapshoot, but it became too much of national news for me to justify putting in a crapshoot. So in lieu of a crapshoot, since we're not doing one this week, we can still talk about this really weird thing. There was an entire part of fucking Nevada and Idaho that was infected by fucking crickets.
Oh, the Mormon crickets?
Yeah, let's take a look at this shit because it's absolutely fucking wild.
Did you share the audio?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
You did not.
Yeah, because I can't hear it.
Oh shit! Balls on fucking balls on Jesus. All right.
That only
They're
reminds me of
just trying to make their way to Salt Lake City.
That only reminds me of the Wikipedia page for Jesus with erection.
So yeah, I don't know if bugs freak you out. I'm sorry, but
Elko, Nevada.
I know bugs freak out some people, so I'll give you a warning. This is a lot of bugs.
Blanketing roads.
Look at that.
Even the local hospital.
This bugs me.
Some homeowners are using
they're fucking using a vacuum cleaner. Are you fucking serious?
vacuums and pallet washers to clear out the crickets. Killing the 2-inch long plump crickets can lead to a smell described as burning flesh. The sheer quantity of
it's like a
insects on
zombie.
streets
Oh god,
forcing the Nevada Department of Transportation.
That's fucking horrifying.
To use
Dude, up here,
roads due to the
we get mayflies, and what they'll do is, since there's like warmth coming out of like the skyscrapers and stuff, they'll all just sort of bunch over there and mate, and they only live for like 24 to 72 hours. So they'll just bunch up, mate, and then die.
Jesus.
And the smell is so fucking bad. Like,
you had something
I remember,
like this when you were a kid with tarantulas?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, what?
Sorry,
and
Saga.
you survived?
Saga, if it's not too much information, like what country do you live in? I'm curious. Yeah, Zeta, this is real, 100% real. This is all over the news.
The squash bugs.
Oh my god. They live for 5 to 21 years.
Intersection.
Whoa.
Was coming home.
Jesus.
I came around the corner.
And then
oh
get squished by tires.
Wait, do you see that? There's one right on his back.
Yeah.
About ended up in
There's one right on his
in the
fucking
ditch
back,
full of
dude.
water. It was pretty intense.
That's crazy.
That's fucking
Photobombed by a cricket.
I know, dude.
Idaho, Utah, Montana, and Oregon, causing
They're closer related to grasshoppers.
Yami thinks it's Australia. Wait, you live in fucking Tejas? We couldn't even see the door. Oh god, that happened in America.
Okay. That's another reason to not go to Texas.
Yeah, I want Texas to secede, so that way we're not in the same country as that shit anymore. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
It's have a 4 to 6 year cycle and then go dormant. For people in Elko, relief can't come soon enough.
They just
So these are basically just locusts.
anything in their path.
Yeah, it's
they'll
very
eat,
locust-esque,
including
but
each
no,
other.
they're crickets.
Experts
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Saga, why do you live in Texas, and why does North Texas just have a migration of tarantulas every summer? They call it tarantula season.
Tarantula season.
Oh god.
Thousands of tarantulas roam the street because they're off to find a mate. Fuck that. Fuck no.
Oh,
why?
God.
I can handle like one, like a really nice one tarantula, like for a pet.
They wanted to get in that door frame so they could fuck.
Oh god. I don't want to see a
That's
fucking
terrible.
tarantula getting jiggy with it.
No.
Like,
I've
Not
seen one
jiggy with
molt.
it.
oh, nasty. All right. Did we? Okay. I don't know if we talked about this. You guys got to tell me if we talked about this before. But gaming journalism has come for one of my favorite fucking hobbies, and it's trying to take it down. Did I show you this
Masturbation?
article?
Oh, I think we have. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There's since been more
I don't know if
articles
we actually
written about this.
looked at the article because we talked about AI Peter just being fucking weird and people using it to say terrible things, and we watched clips of like prompts that you gave it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But we didn't
Yeah. I
actually
read all
discuss
of
the
them.
article.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look. It's really quick. Over the last few months, artificial intelligence has taken over the internet with various generative tools like Bing AI and Adobe Firefly. You've also seen AI-generated versions of popular TV shows like Seinfeld. I've never seen that one. and
It's terrible. Don't
SpongeBob.
do it.
Yeah, I won't look it up. There's a terrible AI Breaking Bad too. Created on June 7th, 2023, the AI Peter Twitch channel was hit with a ban sometime during this broadcast. On June 14th, according to Twitch Tracker, when attempting to gain access to the channel, it displays one of Twitch's universal ban message. Instead, this channel is temporarily unavailable to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines or services or terms of service.
Oh,
This is because people were sending in instructions on how to create like pipe bombs.
Oh, and then they were also talking about like how you can redo 9/11, and they should.
And they were giving intense details on how to best perform doing that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the internet.
But by the way, I've since become a moderator in the fucking community for this, and we don't let shit like that in anymore. Yeah, we don't let shit like that in anymore. Let's just say that.
They also held a brief moment to announce that Brian the dog had passed away.
What? How's that?
Oh my
how's that
God.
relevant? How's that relevant to all this shit? All right, listen, everyone here at Family Guy. Oh God, we've had some bad news, I'm afraid. Brian passed away last week, and it's been really hard on all of us. Wow, this just plays it straight the whole fucking time. Jeez, that's fucking sad.
Probably the same guy that put out the 9/11 instructions too.
I know, probably.
Saw that when it happened, the death announcement, right after someone donated to get Herbert the pervert dancing on the table in Stewie's room.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It was perfect timing. It was fucking great.
Jesus. All right. Well, I believe that's actually it this time.
Oh wow.
Yes. I think it was the first time ever where we've actually gotten through everything I had planned. Because normally I'm like, you know what? I don't want to talk about this topic tonight. But Mango was like, you should talk about these topics. So we did, and it was pretty damn fucking good.
Yeah. It was a nice, well-rounded show.
Yeah,
Yes,
closing
it
in on
was.
about 2 hours, which I'd say is a really good anniversary for 5 years of streaming. And,
Unlike Dave, who is poorly rounded.
Yeah, the only thing that's progressed is the regression of his fucking hairline. That's the only thing that Dave's accomplished.
Dave's head is shaped like one of the Kong Strong Chewer toys.
Oh, so good. Oh, it's even better because it's got all the fucking dog hair all over it.
that reminds me of
he looks like a talking boil that's gained sentience.
It's funny you bring that up because that reminds me of there's this dude I watch pretty often on Twitch. He's like one of my favorite streamers. His name's Asmongold, and someone pointed out to him that he had an N64 hairline, and that's all that anyone can talk about ever since. So someone gave him a
64 hairline.
Yeah, someone turned it into a cowboy. Someone turned it into a cowboy hat.
That's fucking hilarious.
I think I might have been actually the person who originated this image. Some variation.
My favorite is him just like holding the N64 controller. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, there it is.
He's got the Gallagher thing going.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Get this man some watermelons.
Jesus.
Get him a mallet and some watermelons. We're gonna have some fun.
All right. Well, yeah. Hairlines aside.
Hey.
What? Oh, that was me trying to make a joke.
Oh my God.
All right. That's an episode for real.
But that's all, folks.
Drop a fucking like if you like this shit. Share this shit around. And if you missed any of the shit that we talked about previously, I'll have some timestamps up by the morning for you guys to check out the rest. Thank you guys all very much for watching. And thanks to my beautiful panelists for being a great fucking company as always.
Of course.
Thank you for having us.
I have streams coming up.
Okay. Yeah. You've got something very special tomorrow, don't you?
So tomorrow morning, we are continuing the Petty University Shannyology 101 course. It is class 3. It is called A Lesson in Legalities because we are going to talk about Rev's hit and run accident from 2019 because I've got the police report and yeah, that's going to be fun. That's a new one.
Yeah, let's take a look at that tomorrow.
And we're also going to discuss the reaction that Rev had to online sleuths getting the body cam footage of the Detective Pikachu arrest incident.
What?
I mean,
I'll let you
Okay,
explain that tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh no, it's actually very
Yeah.
brief. It's a very brief explanation.
Okay.
So, May 15th, 2019, Shani and Rev took the boys to go see Detective Pikachu. They went to Dave & Buster's first. They had drinks. They got a little schmammered. They were sitting in the theater. She kept trying to hold his hand. He was like pissed off because he didn't want to see Detective Pikachu. He was like, no, don't touch me. They got home and she mollywopped him.
Jesus.
And the cops got called because she called them because she was like, oh, he's beating me. And then she got arrested because he was covered in marks. She was not. And she pretended to like not be able to breathe, and they had to escort her out by ambulance. Yeah. So that was that incident.
That was also partially because she was too big to get into the cruiser, and I feel really bad for that paramedic because she had that face of, good God, I have to smell this for the next 10-minute ride.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
But that was the incident, and the body cam footage got put online in December of 2019. And after the footage of the body cam got put out, Rev made a video to address it, and he straight up says in it, Shani made me make this. So we're going to watch that a little bit.
Sweet.
And we're going to
All
talk
right.
about the forcible eviction from Colorado apartment number 1. And then we've got game streams this week, so just keep an eye on the channel.
Yeah, sounds
Does she
good.
let him speak?
Oh my God.
All right.
No.
All right, everybody. Lizard, anything you got coming up you want to talk about?
No, I'm working, still working on getting like internet and my computer and everything back up and
Makes sense.
getting back into the army. So as soon as I get all of that settled, I'm gonna do brunch. But as far as any like new content, just check out the shorts that I do. And if you want to hit up TikTok and see Sasha, it's the same thing, security monitor lizard. That's pretty much where I put the Sasha videos. Basically what I've been doing is Mango sent me a box of foreign snacks, and I've been eating those and testing them, and then I've been finding out what goes good on egg rolls, and so far we have marinara
sauce in the running.
Yep. It's number 1, but number 2 is sauerkraut. Number 3 is butter.
What?
Yeah.
No,
All right.
okay.
All
the
right.
fucking...
Yeah,
Good night,
there's an
everybody.
explanation,
All
but
right,
you got to watch
you're
the
fired.
short.
You're
Okay,
fired.
go
Good
go
night,
look
everybody.
go look at it. You'll see.
But yeah, again, special thanks, everybody. I appreciate you for the fucking 5 years. I appreciate every single one of you. You're all amazing. And as always, guys, stay toasty. Good night.
Peace out.
Night, everybody.
Bye.